Fellow developers, employed, unemployed, intern, not an intern, we got to talk about this thing called freelancing. A lot of people think it's hard, and it can be, but it doesn't have to be. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie to you, freelancing has been a great additional source of income for me. Yes, I do work a 9-to-5 job as a front-end developer, and no, I'm not going to post an MRR screenshot like your favorite indie hacker. But one thing I will tell you, and I will implore you to, is to freelance. But before you get into it, or before you start succeeding in it, there's a couple things you need to learn, and that's what I'm gonna be sharing with you. Listen, skills pay the bills, and at the end of the day, even though every single week an AI model is dropping, threatening to take software engineers out of their jobs, companies and people still need developers, and that's where you and I come in. Now, before I share the secret sauce with you all, it goes without saying, you got to get good. You have to know what you're talking about. You got to walk the walk and talk the talk. And in this case, in terms of mobile and web development, you have to have a couple things out there in production that people can see and test so you have some credibility. Now, in regards to my freelancing business, there's 3 big service offerings I have. The first one, you can hire me as a developer to build whatever you want me to build. If it's a web app, mobile app, a feature, a whole product, an MVP, whatever it is, you tell me, pay me, I'll build it. My second service offering is consulting. Now, I've consulted with very big businesses and individuals. People and businesses want to pay me for my time in regards to planning or executing on whatever vision or product they're looking to build. And third, something that's recently started is YouTube sponsorships. There are a lot of companies out there with great products that want me to showcase it to you guys. So that's another avenue that I've included in my freelancing business. Now, as a developer, I'm pretty sure you already have your service offering in line, but if you don't, make sure you get that in order. This is what I offer to my clients. Now, the biggest question that I get, the one that's always repeated in my DMs when it comes to freelancing is, Mike, how do I get clients? And to be honest, the question is not really how do I get clients? The question is how do I get people to trust me? Because listen to me, there's a lot of money out there. There are people and businesses with money who are ready to pay people like you and me who need our services. But the reason they haven't paid us is because they don't trust us. Now think about it. Think about it yourself. Let's say you have some money and you're looking to spend this money on a developer, on someone to build your product. Are you just going to give it to someone who just emailed you or someone who just cold messaged you? No, you're going to pay someone you trust. You're going to hire someone you trust. Now, understanding that, how do we get people to trust us? The first way to get people to trust you is as simple as starting with your circle. If you have a group of friends, family, church, whatever it is, tell everyone you know that you now develop websites and mobile apps for people that pay you. And the reason why you have to do this is because there is nothing stronger than a referral. If, let's say, you tell me that, hey, listen, I develop websites, I develop mobile apps now, and then I go to church on a Sunday and someone's telling me, oh, I need someone to help me develop a mobile app. Based on the relationship you and I have, you're the first person that's going to come to mind, and you are who I'm going to refer. And that person who's looking for a mobile app developer is going to trust who I'm vouching for based on the relationship I have with them. Relationships are such a strong thing. I genuinely hope you are kind to others and you bring value to others, because this is when it counts. So tell everyone you know that you're a developer, that you're a developer for hire, you'll build mobile apps, web apps, whatever it is, let people around you know. Because when they vouch for you, that is the easiest client you can get. Now listen, this method is not the most effective, meaning it's not going to happen right away. But I've seen it in my own personal experience where I've told all my homies, all my friends, all my family, listen, I develop websites, I develop mobile apps. And when that conversation ever comes up to them, the first person they think of is me. The amount of texts I've got from friends and family saying, oh, this person needs a website, text them. And when I reach out to that person, the hard work of building trust is already done. Now, the second way to build trust, and this one I've personally experienced, is content. Content is such a great way to build trust at scale. I cannot tell you, 99.9% of the freelance clients I've got, whether it be consulting, YouTube sponsorships, or me building web and mobile applications for other people and other companies, is as simple as this. They watched my content. And the reason why content helps is content displays A, your personality, B, your skill set, and 3, who you are as a person. Now, you personally don't know me. You don't know what I do. You don't know who I am. But based on the videos that you've seen, there's sort of a persona you've built. And if you're looking for a developer, you're going to check if I know what I know. And if what I know aligns with what you want me to build, then I'm going to be the first person you want to call or email. And that is why, my friends, if you can, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Twitter, whether it be LinkedIn, whatever the medium is, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the medium is, start creating content, because content makes it so that people can research you, Study who you are, see who you are, and automatically develop trust quickly. There are people, I am telling you, one call, close, they're ready to pay me. Why? Because they see my videos, they like my personality, they like the jokes I crack, and most importantly, they see that I know what I'm talking about and I know how to build. And I'll be honest with you, that is so hard to communicate via email, via ads, and all the other channels you're told on YouTube to use to get clients. Now, how do I handle people who reach out to me looking to do business with me? There are a few tools that I use that have made my life very easy and my process professional. The first tool that I use is Cal.com. I got introduced to Cal.com by my boy Nizzy. Make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel, who recently started working there. I started to use it to schedule calls, vet prospects, and even get paid for my consultations. Being that I love Cal.com so much and I'm a big user, I've partnered up with them for this video to show you how amazing their software is. Let me give you a quick look.
All right, boom. So we're on the Cal.com website. Look at that clean, fresh design and just seeing that they're hiring. So maybe check that out, see if you can get paid. So I'm going to click go to app. I've logged in my dashboard. I have two event types set up. I have consultations and chat with Mike. Chat with Mike is basically where someone can book a 15-minute call with me. And in this 15-minute call, they can let me know if there's a project they'd like me to build. Now, what's awesome about Cal.com is they give you so many features like customizing your availability, limits to how much someone can book a meeting with you so they don't spam you. One thing I love about Cal.com is the booking questions. I can have specific questions here. One in particular that I have required is, what is this meeting about? Because believe it or not, there are some people who want to waste my time. So this question allows me to filter whether I want to do the meeting with someone or not. And with my consultations, it's pretty much the same thing. But this time, what's cool about this is if I go to apps, is they have an app store where I can connect to various different apps. There's multiple integrations. And I have Stripe integrated, and I also have a specific amount that I want to charge for my consultations. So guess what? All I do is set this price, and Cal.com takes care of the rest. And I'm going to show you an example of what it looks like for a user to check out my Cal.com page. So this is my Cal.com page. If you go to consultation, you can click on that event right there. See this beautiful calendar. Let's say if I wanted to book myself, this is for YouTube. I click pay to book. It forwards me to this page, and now I can enter my card details, pay me for my consultation, and Cal.com is just an essential tool to my freelancing business.
Now for drafting contracts, editing contracts, I'll be honest, I use Claude, ChatGPT. They do an excellent job. For email communication, I use Gmail, and for payments, I'll use Stripe or Wise for international wiring. When it comes to delivering your service, meaning you're working on a project for your client, I cannot stress this enough. Over communicate and deliver. The best way I can explain this is think of it in a relationship. Let's say you just started talking with someone and you're having a great time, you're talking, and then for 3 months you just go ghost. That relationship is essentially done. That's probably a bad analogy, but essentially what I'm saying is you want to make sure that you're over communicating with the person who's paid you for your service, giving them day-to-day updates. This is what I worked on, this is what I've done, and this is what I'm going to do the next day. And I can tell you this, 9 out of 10 times, every client I've done that with wants to work with me again. Some of my clients are even repeat. I'm talking the second, the third, the fourth time. And I've seen in my own eyes, my own work, over communicating and delivering works. In short, freelancing can be hard, but if you build trust, use the right tools like Cal.com, over communicate and deliver, I have no doubt that you will cook. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.